Hello guys, welcome again. In this video we'll talk about Infosys interview experience 2021. So in this video I will talk about some of the basic questions, common question which is asked in Infosys interview 2021. I have taken the feedback from many of the students and now I'm creating this video. I think for sure you have to watch this video because definitely this will help a lot in your interview. So first question, your favorite stream in which you want to go. So interview can ask what in which field do you want to go, like describe your field on which you have worked or you have made some project, like if you want to go with machine learning, data science, or whatever the field you can describe to the interviewer. After that, normally interviewer ask those questions to you related to those stream, like if you have worked on Python language, then they will ask to you the regarding Python language. And they can also ask about projects which you have made. Second, describe your final year project. What was your role and responsibility? So you have to answer about your final year project. You should know everything about your project and your role or participation in project. Apart from these, if you using any framework, so they can ask what type of framework like you have used in your project, like Flask. So they can ask like Flask is a front end framework or back end framework, or lots of questions they can ask. So you should you should know about your final year project, what type of project you have made, everything about your project. So third question is describe about your training or internship. So again, same type of questions, but yeah, you should know about your training and internship, what you have done, and you have to also explain your project which you have done during your internship or training. So fourth question is, have you worked with RDBMS? If yes, then describe few commands of DDL DML DCL. So here you can see normally there are five types of SQL we have. First, DDL, create, drop, alter, truncate. Second, DML, insert, update, delete. Third one, DCL, grant, revoke. TCL, commit, rollback, save point. DQL, select. So you should know all these commands and the working, like why we use any particular command. So you should know the use case of every command. So after that, what is difference between primary key and unique key? So basically primary key is a unique key or node null key that uniquely identify every record, that table or relation. The primary key column cannot store duplicate values. That means primary key column value are always unique. But in the case of unique key is like a primary key, but unique key allows null values, but in the case of primary key not allow any null value or any duplicate value. So sixth question, what is the difference between where and having clause? So main difference in between where and having clause is in the case of a where clause, we filter data first and after that we group the data. And if you talk about having clause, then first we group the data and after that we filter the data. And other than this, like having clause we use with aggregate function like max, mean. So next question is SQL case sensitive language? No, SQL is not case sensitive language. It means like if we write select in small or if we write select in capital, so both things are same. Feature of OOPS, so class, object, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstract. They can ask any of the particular feature of OOPS from you. So you should know at least these feature of OOPS. Next question is, what is runtime polymorphism? So basically a method overriding is the example of a runtime polymorphism. In a method overriding, a subclass override a method with the same signature at that of in its superclass. So basically in the case of polymorphism, we have same function with same argument, and when we require, then we override our parent class method in our child class method. So as you can see in example here, normally we have created one function add method in class addition, and after that, first we have to perform addition, and after that we have using like same method with same argument, but like we are like performing different operation. So next question, what is the difference between static and dynamic polymorphism? So in this question we will discuss about static polymorphism, that is the example of method overloading. Method overloading is defined as the method have same name but different argument. As like you can see, like we have different argument in the different method, but like method name is same but argument is different, and we are performing the addition of two or three variables. Types of css, so there are three types of css. We have inline css, internal and external. So write a program to reverse a string. So this is most asked questions in a different interview, not only in Infosys but like other companies like Mindtree and like TCS. So this is the common question, because normally people go with the built-in function, like in C++ we have strrev function, in Python we have slicing, but we have to like sometimes there is some limitation, like you don't have to use built-in function. So in this case you have to perform this operation, like first you have to get the length of that particular string, and after that we have to put a loop from last element, from last index, and after that we can print that particular string. So next question is apply binary search and search an element from the array. So we have given array 32, 45, 34, and we have to find 34 using binary search. So first requirement of a binary search is we should have ordered data. So this is not like ordered data 32, 45, 34. So it is not possible to apply binary search tree in unordered data. So for binary search we should have ordered data. Next question is time complexity of linear and binary search. So time complexity of a linear search in best case is O of 1, and in worst case complexity is O of n if the element is found at last index or element is not present in the array. If we talk about binary search, then best time complexity of a binary search is O of 1, and worst case performance is O of log of n. So last question is a programming word example of stack. So normally interviewer used to say like real word example of programming word of stack. So you normally used to say chair is the example of stack. So but sometimes interview can also ask programming word example. So you have to answer like this about parenthesis checker, tower of Hanoi recursion. So these are the programming example of stack. So they can also ask about queue, so you have to prepare for that also. So thank you guys. If you feel that this video is beneficial for you, then please like the video, subscribe the channel so you can get more update like this.